My name is Brandon Helms. I am a registered nurse, been a nurse for 15 years. I currently act as the Director of Nursing for the local hospital here for the emergency department and critical care areas. Part of my role is really supporting the team that's at the bedside every single day. I may jump in with them, but my overall role is really support them. So when it first hit, we were wide open. How are we going to plan? What are we going to do to support them? What are we going to do to deal with this influx of patients that we may have from COVID? And what we've realized is that that's not a sprint anymore, it's a marathon. Unfortunately, you see nurses that are dealing with these issues where you don't have family members at the bedside. You're having to care for these patients that you may know or may not know that they have COVID, and it gets to them. But my role is really to help support. So how do we get resources to them, and how do we really help them through those situations? But the cool thing about it is we also see the flip side of that is, being able to be there and see patients leave the hospital, doing celebrations with the nursing team as they leave the hospital is cool. My wife is a nurse. She works at the pain center at the local hospital as well. We've been blessed with 4 kids. They're 9, 6, 4, and 1. COVID, of course, is a constant conversation. Part of that conversation has bled over into the kids, and my 4-year-old says, "Hey, Daddy, has COVID gone away?" We pray at night, and it's interesting to see since COVID started, his prayer is, "Dear Jesus, thank you for all your many blessings. Keep Mommy safe, keep Daddy safe, keep Miller safe, keep Sydney safe, keep Emerson safe, keep Easton safe." He didn't do that beforehand. Matthew 6 talks about not worrying about tomorrow. We have to rely on God. We can plan all we want, but if we don't set that plan with God and use His guidance to set the plan for the next day, we're going to worry. So getting day to day, not worrying about tomorrow, but understanding that God's in control and He's going to take care of us one way or the other, whether we know the path that we're going, whether we know are we going to get COVID or not, all we have to know is that God's in control, and we can lean on that. I've seen nurses at huddles saying prayers with an entire team of nurses in healthcare. That's unheard of, I hate to say it, sometimes from a corporate standpoint, but you see nurses sharing their faith. You see God's presence every single day. I think it's really gave me comfort knowing that it doesn't matter what happens in the long run because God's got it.